Welcome to Carib. In accordance with the Trinidad and Tobago Occupational Safety and Health Act 2004 as amended, we are pleased to advise that we have instituted the following safety measures to ensure all employees and contractors meet our safety and security regulations while visiting our facilities. Here are some safety guidelines and rules to ensure we provide the safest possible environment while you are employed or operate within our compound. For your safety, we video monitor all areas of our facilities. Security. Upon entering Carib, the first point of contact is our professional security staff. Our security staff will ensure that your first point of contact will be dealt with in an efficient and professional manner. They will review the safety procedures and requirements to carry out work within our compound. If this is your first visit to the brewery, you will receive a safety guideline checklist. This checklist will assist you with complying with our safety rules and regulations. Our employees are required to check in with security before entering or exiting Carib. Everyone is subjected to random searches upon entering and exiting our facilities. When you enter Carib, you must walk within the yellow painted lines at all times. In the event you must cross a street, you must cross only at the zebra crossing line. Always pay close attention when you cross, as vehicles may be passing at any time. Please take extra caution when exiting Carib, as there is a traffic light that allows you to pass onto or over the PBR. If you are driving into the compound, our officers will be ensuring you provide valid driver's permit, valid government inspection sticker properly displayed on your windscreen. Also, please ensure you obey the speed limit of 15 km per hour at all times. Our roads are often one-way streets and are visibly marked as to the flow of the traffic direction. Only proceed in the indicated and authorized direction. Reporting. We encourage you to notify the supervisor of the area at all times should you have any type of questions. Accident reporting. All accidents, incidents, injuries or near misses must be reported immediately to your supervisor or manager, who must fill out the supervisor's accident report form within 24 hours and submit to the HSE department. Emergency procedures. Should an emergency arise, there will be a warning alarm. Should you hear this alarm warning, you must proceed to the closest muster point. Carib has 3 main muster points. The first muster point is located at the hospitality suite. The second is located at the western end of the compound opposite the logistics building. And the third muster point is located at the external car park. During an emergency, please do not drive your vehicle off the compound, as it would be unsafe to do so. All drivers must park their vehicle in the safest location and shut the vehicle off and proceed to the closest muster point. While at the muster point, you will be contacted by a Carib representative and the emergency will be dealt with immediately by our emergency response team. You will be told when it is safe to proceed to return to your work. Carib emergency response teams will be identified by a high visibility orange vest, and first aiders are identified by a green high visibility vest. Should you have a safety issue or would like to report an unsafe condition, please notify your supervisor or a security officer. They will inform the safety manager to resolve your issue immediately. Hazards. Carib has hazardous areas in which require specific safety precautions while you work. Main hazard. The first street you come to is Stag Street. This street is a one-way street proceeding in a westerly direction. There are a series of hazards located on Stag Street. The first hazard is the high voltage hazard, which is visibly marked. The next hazard is the ammonia receiver plant. There is a gas detection system for your protection. Ammonia gas lines are visibly marked. You must follow the supervisor's direction when working in or around the ammonia receiver plant. Next to the ammonia receiver plant is the engine room. You must have hearing protection to conduct work in the engine room. There are 2 vertical carbon dioxide storage tanks which are totally out of bounds. The next set of hazards on Stag Street is the air compressor room, the storage of acid-base chemicals, and the steam boiler house. All natural gas lines are painted in yellow. Should you smell any foul odor, immediately notify the control room. On the north side of the brewery is a storage of raw alcohol. Raw alcohol is highly flammable, and this facility is clearly marked. Carib Street is a one-way street proceeding in an easterly direction. Carib Street is a storage point for corrosive chemicals and has the mall tower, which is a highly explosive area. Royal Extra Avenue contains the Pond-Off, which is a site that contains hot grain and has 2 high voltage areas that are clearly marked. All of these hazards are authorized entry-only sites. For everyone's protection, these areas are also a no cell phone within 30 feet, no smoking, no loitering, no parking, and no open flames area. Safety information. The medical office is located on Stag Street. Throughout the compound is life-saving equipment like chemical eye wash stations, fire extinguishers, and first aid kits. Life-saving equipment is for trained personnel only. Please do not tamper with emergency equipment. Should you require emergency attention, please tell your supervisor immediately. The supervisor will complete a request for medical aid form, upon which you will proceed to the medical clinic. When an emergency is being indicated while you are on Stag Street, you must proceed to the hospitality suite muster point and wait for further directions from the emergency personnel. The welfare block is located on Royal Extra Avenue. This facility is the staff and contractor changing room, washroom facilities, and canteen in Carib Brewery. Beside the western wall muster point, there is an LPG storage area and is clearly marked. General hazards. Carib Brewery has some general hazards that you must pay particular attention to. These are the container loading bay, the diesel storage tank, and the large blue water storage and water treatment tanks. The full product warehouse contains finished product and bottle crates. No personnel are allowed to pass between these stacked crates. There is a T&Tech substation at the south area of the brewery. You are not permitted to park near these areas unless clearly marked as a parking area. You must always proceed with caution and pay close attention to your surroundings. These areas are authorized personnel only, no loitering, no smoking, and no open flames. Basic safety. There are hazards throughout Carib Brewery. However, taking some simple safety precautions will ensure your safety while you work at Carib Brewery. Please always obey our safety signs. There is no smoking on the compound. The speed limit is 15 km per hour while you are driving on our compound. Watch for forklift trucks and loading trucks. They are constantly backing into areas and moving throughout our compound. There are blind spots around our facility, so please proceed with caution. Do not enter any area that you are not authorized to do so. There is a reverse parking policy in all areas throughout the compound. Only park in the designated parking area. You must proceed directly to your destination and work under supervision. Heavy containers are often transported into and off the compound, and the containers are often stored on the compound in various areas. Please do not crawl under or move within 15 feet of any container unless authorized to do so. Warehouse safety. The warehouse has many hazards, including forklifts moving in and around, stacked product on pallets, and tripping hazards. While working in the warehouse, please take extra caution to ensure your safety, particularly in the EPW, FPW, and bonded warehouse, and pay particular attention to forklifts moving in and around stacked product on pallets and tripping hazards. Housekeeping. Housekeeping is a priority at Carib Brewery. You must continuously clean up your work area during your shift and directly at the end of your shift. Tools must be put back on racks or in tool boxes, and all garbage must be placed in bins located throughout the brewery. PPE. To enter Carib, you must have closed-toe shoes and be properly attired. Depending on what type of work you do here at Carib, you may be required to wear personal protective equipment such as long pants or coveralls, gloves, hearing protection, steel-toe boots, safety goggles, and when necessary, hard hats. Welfare. At Carib Brewery, we encourage you to always wash your hands with soap and water before and after eating. The welfare block is located on Royal Extra Avenue, and it is the employees and contractors' changing room, washroom facilities, and canteen, which are an air-conditioned facility for your comfort. Thank you for working with us, and we look forward to ensuring you have a safe and productive work experience while at Carib Brewery. Please remember that you are responsible for your own safety.